Are you tired of paying too much in taxes and not really knowing where to go to be able to get that and have a good strategy to help build your family wealth and keep more money in your pocket than giving it to the IRS? Well, look no further than Orange Crush Consulting. Why choose Orange Crush Consulting? Because we only work with a limited amount of clients. And the reason why we only work with a few clients is because we actually dive in and make their strategies effective, and that takes a lot of time. So we're not in the business of having mass amount of people to roll them through. We're in the business of saving our clients the most amount of tax money. I personally have over 30 years of experience buying and selling companies, doing many joint ventures, and also making a lot of products. So for me, it's about using the same strategies that I use to be able to help you use those types of strategies that are effective and legal to be able to minimize your taxes. When we bring a client in, we go through and analyze their entire situation. We look at the past 2 or 3 years tax returns. We look at their asset list. More importantly, we need to understand what their goals are. Because once we understand what their goals are, then we can lay the framework to be able to see what makes the most sense for them to pay the less amount of taxes that they can actually pay. The more money that you can save in taxes, the more that you can actually reinvest into your company and help it grow faster. And more importantly, is you can also build your own family wealth. Once you're able to build your family wealth, and you can also maybe retire early, get that big house, get that car, get whatever you're actually looking for to be able to enjoy your life more instead of paying all the money into tax. The IRS says that they collect an extra $65 billion a year that's overpaid that they're really not entitled to collect. So there's a lot of overpayment from the taxes that you don't have to do. So that's why it's really important for you to understand your tax situation and be able to analyze it and strategize and plan and then effectively minimize your taxes. The one thing you have to ask yourself is, does your CPA help you minimize your taxes? Maybe. They could be a great person, they could be a nice person, but the important thing of it is are they effectively asking those questions and effectively strategizing to build your wealth as opposed to build the IRS's payment plan? In today's world, in the tax world, it takes more brains and effort to fill out a tax return than almost anything else. It's so complicated to be able to do. So do you know where your taxes are? Do you know how you're spending your money? As 40% of your money is spent to taxes approximately for an average person. When you have that money, how are you going to be able to recoup that? You don't. That's money that you spend every year. $10,000 a year, $20,000 a year. Every time you have that, you can grow on top of each other and build your family's wealth. When you go in to see a CPA, what's important is they should be able to lay it out, ask certain questions, and understand your true situation. Because if you're walking in to the CPA firm or your accounting firm and you say, hey, here's my taxes from last year, a box of receipts, or whatever the case may be, you're in trouble. You've already lost so much money that you paid too much. To where if you plan accordingly and they are able to effectively ask the right questions and the right strategies and position you in the best light forward, you can save so much money. When a CPA discusses these topics, what they're really doing is they're more or less partnering with you to help you find the right way for you to pay less in taxes and keep more in your pocket. When it comes to tax planning, it's about asking the right questions. It's about having the right structure. It's about being able to grow your wealth and your family's wealth above anything else. And more importantly, maybe even helping you retire early. At Orange Crush Consulting, what we do is we analyze that, we dig in, and we really understand your situation to be able to take your finances to the next level. At Orange Crush Consulting, because we can only work with so many people and have a limited amount of bandwidth to be able to bring in more customers, we're not in it about volume. We're about maximizing it is for each customer. But if you want to find out if you can qualify to work with us, contact us below.